Okay, by some miracle, this is the third time I'm recording this, and the first two times I didn't even realize that the screen was recording. I just wasted 20 minutes fucking up. And another 20 screwing around with OBS. So hopefully third time's the charm, and if not, just screw it. I posted an update on the Civ Discord. And if you like this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But without further ado, let's get on to the update.
Hey there, Civ fans! Welcome to the developer video for DLC 4. We're going to be announcing a new civilization, new game mode, and some of the other new additions you can expect to find while you're taking one more turn in the Civilization 6 New Frontier Pass.
First off, the moment you've all been waiting for, the next Civ is Babylon. Babylon is a Civ we just couldn't bear to leave out. While we're going to let the upcoming first look video give you all the details, we can say that Babylon is going to be blinding you with science.
Alright, so really quick, this is a unique unit we can see. It's assumably a warrior replacement. We know Humankind did the Sabu Shakashi, which is a noble warrior levy or something of that sort. And from the leaks, we know that the leader leading Babylon is Hammurabi, and he will likely have some bonus towards law or loyalty, something like that, with Hammurabi's code. They say he's charismatic later on in the video, which I guess is true.
And then some.
The Babylon pack will also contain a full slate of 6 new city-states, one of each type, each with its own unique perks.
We also knew about the city-states. We knew that there was 2. We didn't know that there would be 4 more, so hurrah. This is the Trading Dome. I do not know the pronunciation of this one, but we do know what it is. We do not know their bonuses. And we can assume this has some bonus to gold. It's adjacent to a wonder. It's adjacent to a district. And just from this further shot, we can see and assume just from the fact that there's been a lot of districts for the Maya and the Gaul. We've had 2 unique districts already. And also Byzantium, I forgot. But assumably, there's not going to be a unique district, but instead a unique improvement for Babylon. So that will be quite exciting, hopefully. It's not as weak as the Maker Wap, but we will see.
Such as unique improvements for suzerains.
This pack also introduces 24 new great people. We'll be introducing some familiar names like the poet Rumi and the anthropologist Margaret Mead, as well as some less familiar or underrepresented figures we think you'll really enjoy discovering.
The Babylon pack also includes another optional topping for your Civilization Sunday, the new game mode, Heroes and Legends.
This mode
we can get a few things from the screen. I'll let Reddit pick that apart. But basically, we know about a lifespan mechanic that was teased super early on by a Chinese leak. And I believe it was the same leak source that we got the Kree from, so they are fairly reliable. There's also supposed to be some kind of renown, but they may have changed that.
Introduces legendary figures from a variety of the world's cultural traditions as playable characters in the game. The new heroes are like great people on steroids, if great people could be recalled and reborn to be used again and again. Each hero has their own unique abilities based on stories from myth and history. Recruiting these heroes...
Alright, really quickly, we can see the palace is based on the Ishtar Gate, which is, I believe, reconstructed faithfully in a museum in Cologne in Germany. And then we can also see... I forgot his name. Hercules with his manticore pelt, and he has some bonus to constructing his encampments, as you may see right here.
Can propel your civilization to new heights of prosperity.
Actually, we can see the bonus right here, Hercules Labor. It boosts any district, which is very nice. And he does have, it looks like 2 charges that may reduce his lifespan. But we can also see that he has combat strength, so we're not sure how lifespan interacts with combat strength. But presumably there's some kind of tie-in, and then we can also see, right here, there's some other kind of special ability.
Prosperity, innovation, and military might.
As with our great people, we'll be featuring some familiar heroes.
Check to make sure this is recording real quick. Okay, it is. I'm just really paranoid.
as well as some names that might be more obscure, depending on where you hail from. One of the most recognizable heroes in the game mode is none other than the legendary knight, wielder of Excalibur, King Arthur himself. His primary ability, Arthur's Accolade, transforms an adjacent military unit into a questing knight, a unique heavy cavalry unit with increased combat strength and greatly increased lifespan.
All right, this is going to be insane. Just look at the melee strength. Jesus. Especially, it looks like they're in classical, so this is going to be ridiculous, especially with Byzantium. They get, I believe, a combat strength bonus and a speed bonus, so you can basically just take this guy, this hero, kill a bunch of units, and then just build this massive army, and you're already going to have a giant one from spamming hippodromes, so you're just going to be able to swamp the map. So, like Byzantium needed another bonus towards cavalry. But here we are, so there's definitely going to need to be some patches. But I mean, it looks exciting.
Other heroes you may recognize include Hercules, Beowulf, and the Polynesian demigod Maui.
Okay, so it looks like let me just check back here real quick. Okay. So he creates a random bonus luxury, which is very interesting. He's not military focused, it looks like. And I think this could be a new luxury right here. There's some kind of new strategic resource. I do not recognize it. We have wine right here, and then we have some kind of plantation here. But it looks like there's just some kind of strategic luxury here. So, and I don't think we can see any improvements, a unique improvement here. Just checking. No, I do not think so.
Polynesian demigod Maui.
Some perhaps less familiar heroes include Himiko, the Japanese shaman queen, Oya, the Yoruba Orisha of storms, death, and rebirth, and the mythical Mayan twins Hunahpu and Ixbalanque.
All right, so really quickly, this culture bomb is going to be ridiculous with civs like Colombia when you're playing as them because you get a movement bonus. I believe they haven't nerfed that yet. So you're basically going to be able to roll up with your Comandante General and mass convert units and then just lay waste to a city. So that should be really fun. I don't really play domination civs, but I will if you guys want me to. But this should just be really fun just for wiping the AI out on like deity.
And rebirth, and the mythical Mayan twins Hunahpu and Ixbalanque, who resurrect the enemy land units they slay so they can fight again under your control.
You can discover.
It's also going to be interesting to see if this applies to unique units, this resurrection ability, because if so, you could theoretically resurrect some really strong ones, like the Roosevelt Corollary, or whatever his unique cavalry is, Teddy's unique cavalry, and then the Jaguar Warrior, kind of ironic. But if you could get them like as another civ with bonuses tied that synergize well with a unique unit of another civ, potentially you could really go to town and knock out some civs early.
And units they slay so they can fight again under your control.
You can discover heroes as you explore the map, engage in city-state diplomacy.
Okay, so we see Sun Wukong. I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, but we can see he's hidden unless adjacent to an enemy unit, so he could potentially, you could use him to abuse the AI and just steal tons of settlers, especially on deity, if they aren't smart enough to guard their settler. I know there's been some improvements, but if they use archers or any ranged units, it looks like he's to be a melee character, and he does have longer lifespan, so you may be able to field him longer and use him to steal a ton of settlers and give you a huge early boost.
Or undertake the Heroic Tales City project in one of your cities.
Let me see really quick if we see the unit. Okay, it looks like they have a weird scout. I think that's from the cat pack. But I think we also see a unique project here, so I don't think we can get a sense of who other unique units.
Undertake the Heroic Tales City project in one of your cities. Once you discover a hero with abilities that complement your goals and playstyle, you can recruit them by performing a devotion project at any completed monument. Just beware, other civs might be after the same hero. Like World Wonders or Great People.
Okay, I'll leave this again for Reddit to take apart, but we can see basically all of the heroes, and then there's some more, it looks like. So it looks like there's 9 here revealed. There may be 4 more to total it out to 15, or maybe 3 more to total it out to 12, some kind of set number. But if you look at the art, just a quick note here, you can see the lifespans for each. It looks like they all have a set lifespan, and then some just have small bonuses to their lifespan, like Wukong and then Himiko. So maybe the more passive ones have a longer lifespan, since you can't abuse them in combat as much. But they look super, super powerful. So
heroes are unique and can only belong to one civilization each game. The first time a hero dies or expires, they leave behind 2 heroic relic great works, an epic and a symbolic object. These relics provide buffs throughout the rest of.
Okay, this may change the early game strategy for civs like Congo, who can really benefit from extra food production and culture with relics. Just like secret societies kind of changed the gameplay with like the Void Singers at the Clue, and how they like to hoard relics, and some of the other civs as well, not just them. But it will be interesting to see how this affects gameplay and whether it gives Congo and some of the other civs that benefit from relics too much of a boost.
Of the game. Monuments can display these items in 2 new heroic relic slots.
In short, the Babylon pack is all about the power of personality. 24 new great people, a slate of legendary heroes, and even Babylon's leader was known for their charisma, especially if we think of charisma as it is in tabletop RPGs.
Okay, so they just kind of go on a bit more and more about the rest of the pack. Nothing really important. I've watched this video like 10 times, but it's coming out next Thursday. The Thursday after this Thursday. This Thursday, a few days from now, I will be getting a mic, which should improve audio quality. And from that, in that 7-day period, when I get the mic to the release date on Thursday, November 19th, 2020, I will be doing a few Civ videos. I do not know which videos I will be doing on which Civ, but if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, please let me know, and I will try to get them out this weekend. But stay safe. I know these are troubling times, and I hope you guys are able to leave like, subscribe, and I'm able to hear from you guys soon. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully this vid does not end up in a catastrophe like the last 2.